Hi, my name is Marielle, and I am going to go over emotional intelligence today. So, what is emotional intelligence? It is when a person is aware of their emotional influence towards communicating between other people. Um, like for me, if I were to go into a professional environment in a bad mood, my emotions are swaying my behavior, how I'm communicating with my boss, how I'm communicating with members. I'm a health and well-being coach at the YMCA. So if I spoke to customers in a way that was not appropriate, if I approached someone aggressively, or if I was just like, I'm having a bad day, that would be an example of me putting my emotions towards my actions. Normally, if I were in a better mood or like a good mood, I wouldn't act like that, and neither would some other people. Emotional intelligence is something that not many people have. Usually, if you're in a bad mood or a really good mood, you're gonna either act non-enthusiastic about your job versus enthusiastic about your job, but a little too far. Some personal experience on this. I remember I was just in a really, really good mood, so was my friend, and she was giddy about something, and she ended up coming down and just being extremely reckless because she was like excited and giddy. So I guess it kind of goes on every end of the spectrum. Another end of emotions and your intelligence, or no, sorry, being aware of your emotions is when you're in a family situation or another relationship oriented situation, and you're thinking with your emotions and not with the logical side of your brain. This happens a lot in relationships. If husband and wife have financial issues going on, but the wife is too busy focusing on the emotional part of it, saying, you're stressing me out, you're making me feel this way, like, why are you doing this to me? And the man is also fighting back in an emotional manner, like saying, well, you're stressing me out, our hearts can't handle this type of thing. When really all it takes is just to step back, be aware that they're like upset, and say, here's the logical explanation, here's the way to get out of it, and here's how to handle it. It's the same way with friendships. Many friendships end because they don't know how to step back and evaluate their emotions. People tend to focus just on how they're feeling and not how their emotions are going to affect someone else's emotions, and vice versa with their behavior. So if you are telling a friend, or like yelling at a friend, acting out of your emotions, like how mad you are, their actions are going to reflect in that. They're going to reflect back in like shutting you out, and it's not going to be a productive thing. So being emotionally aware is a skill, which once again is called emotional intelligence. So I guess that would be the conclusion to my mini lecture. Moral of the story, just make sure to take a step back and make sure that you are taking your emotions into consideration and moving forward with logical steps. Thank you. Bye-bye.